Hey, we're back. Man, I don't know about you, Ruin, but I really want to go buy headphones.
I want a monitor by BenQ, and I want a H series headset by SteelSeries.
Get
I don't
around
know why.
AdBlock, you code your own your own freaking awesome commercial things. Awesome. I love it. Okay. So yeah, we don't really have any updates as far as things. We do know it's going to be Snakewater. Haven't seen this map yet. Now, with this new best of 3, we are recycling the maps that were already played. It's not like we have to go through all of them, again. So we could see Viaduct again. We could see Gully Wash. Although that was honestly about as fast-paced and fun of Gully Wash as you could see. So
I don't know. I feel like going back to Viaduct would not be good for us, for the viewers. I mean, because we already saw it. We want to see a new map. We want to see some Badlands. We want to see some Granary. We want to see, what haven't we seen?
I don't know.
Coal plant. Metalworks.
Yeah,
I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that.
While casting / spectating, I found 2 hats.
Wow, that's lucky. I think it's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, I found the Jingle Belt, which is a pyro belt, I guess, and the Dry Gulch Gulp, which is a cup. I think that's technically a hat. So get owned, kids. I don't know what to say. Those will be on the Steam
It's a
market.
message. It's a message, and the message is, where's fully charged, bro? We need to give these away. Dang.
Hey man, if fully charged doesn't. I don't have to do it. You guys can pick up.
Have to. But...
You guys can pick up the pieces. I feel like for all of you guys who don't know what the hell we're talking about, Fully Charged is a show that originally Sal and I started. Oh man, probably over a year ago at this point, and it was sort of like a podcast type of deal where we talk about current events and stuff. And then Sal took off to go be the amazing, beautiful, redheaded guy that he is, and Ruin stepped in being the amazing, good-looking, baby-faced, fresh-faced cheeks. You just want to I don't know what color your hair is. I guess it's kind of like a sandy brown type of deal. But we stopped doing it once.
He's a dirty blonde over here.
Over there. We stopped doing it just because we're both pretty busy, and I was gone for months. But yeah, so if you want to pick up the pieces of Fully Charged, you're interested in doing it, contact Ruin. Just go ahead and add him on friends now. All right, so we're waiting for the people to get into the Soiva. I'm guessing they're gonna take a little break. Maybe IT, sort of similar to what we said yesterday with Mixup. Like, they need to go have a powwow, come to Jesus meeting, and figure out what's going on with their lives. And so if you're IT, we just asked the opposite yesterday with Mixup. What do you do? What's the plan?
I don't know. It was completely different, a completely different IT than what we saw yesterday. I don't know if Mixup's playing better or IT's playing worse or what it is, but they just weren't playing on the same level team-wise that they were yesterday. It's like a different team. They were falling apart. Indust was getting caught out of position, not necessarily because of his own fault, but people just weren't watching their posts, and I don't know, it could have been the comms or something, but it just was different.
Yeah, I don't want to put individuals, burn them or whatever, but I gotta say, compared to yesterday, the biggest difference that I see in the two teams is the medic play. I feel like Indust is sort of playing the same game, but Harbaloo's stepped up a lot, and I don't like saying the term "stepped up." Makes me feel kind of dumb, but he has. I mean, I think that's what it's. I don't know if someone said Enigma sat down with him and was like, "Listen, you're gonna have to play better," because I don't think Harb played nearly as well as I expected yesterday, and he's playing really well today. I gotta say, definitely outplaying his medic counterpart so far, and the combo play has been superb. Even if Tyler doesn't have the crazy TLR numbers that we saw yesterday, where he went like 50 and 20 in that Granary match, he's been solid and the combo has been better. So I think the second discrepancy is Platinum has played a lot better as far as hitting shots. I mean, Platinum's always good, but he's been a little bit better than we saw yesterday, and Zalox has taken a step back. So I'm not sure. These guys, a lot of them aren't used to playing on the Sunday afternoon / morning type of deal, and you can speak to it. Is it different? I mean, I'd say 98% of TF2 is played between like 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., you know what I mean? And it's kind of weird to even think about playing it this early on in a day.
Yeah, I think it absolutely has an impact on you as a player. If you can handle being a morning person, I know Platt can. He has a 9 to 5 job,
Right.
so he can perfectly handle this. But there are some people who don't have sleep schedules, who just go to bed whenever, wake up whenever, and they may not be at the top of their game right now. And maybe there's more of those players on IT than on Mixup. However, I do agree with you. I do agree that the medic play, it's Hard Blue is just above and beyond in Dust right now, and leagues ahead of what he was playing yesterday. So that's a treat to see. And one thing I forgot to mention, Enigma was 8-17. However, he still did like 40 more DPM than Shrugger, and Shrugger was positive. So
Right.
it just goes to show you they're just playing more team oriented, and they had 3 back caps. But still, the DPM is something to be concerned about. Absolutely, that is the pretty much the tell all. Zalek's DPM low. That's a problem. Shrugger's DPM is low. It's really just comes down to that focus fire and DPM and medic play, and they really just need to put their heads together and just play as a team. I think they may have been picking at each other a little bit in the last game. It's possible.
Yeah, and you commented many times yesterday about how the differences sort of in team outlook slash philosophy or what have you, where in IT they don't really get on each other. But I can see sort of, especially, I mean, with the trash talk coming in, I mean, you don't want to, Canadian Squitter, rubbing it in your face, like, why don't you go get shade? You guys are bad, you're choking type of deal. With the added pressure, and they know how much pressure. This is their Super Bowl or whatever cliche you want to throw out there. This is very important to them. Shrugger, who has, had bad LAN performances before, maybe he's getting nervous and locking up a little bit, not sure, not confident, and that could definitely be the case. Hopefully IT, stays positive like they usually do and don't rag on each other. But Mixup, on the other hand, they're kind of like the cockier team. If they have things going for them, I feel like they're just going to feel like, yeah, you know what? These guys aren't that good. Like, we can absolutely win this, and we're going to. Like, we're better right now. Let's just do it. So, I don't know. Snakewater, that's the map we're going to. We're just waiting for them to put the server up. That's why we're just chatting. Snakewater between these two teams was a 5-3 yesterday in favor of IT. Pretty close, pretty good game. I expect that it'll also be a good game today. I don't want to do predictions yet, but how do you feel like this game is going to go compared to yesterday?
It's hard to not bet on Mixup right now. I'd say.
You think they're going to make it? You think they're going to win? Going to come all the way back?
Yeah.
Oh,
I need, just based off what I've seen, they're playing better, and unless IT goes and takes some of that super green smoothie that Mixup was taking, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to come back.
Yep. I'm going to tweet out that we are, in fact, going to the last best of 3, and since I'm doing it, everyone else should do it. Get your hashtag. Well, I guess there's no real hashtag for this, but let everybody know. If you guys like esports, have friends that like esports of any kind, anyone that's followed TF2, has any interest in the game, this is going to be pretty awesome. I mean, IT has gotten pretty much crushed so far, but they're not going to go down without a fight. I would be shocked if either team rolls this Snakewater, or if it's anything more than a 5-2 in either team's favor. It's going to be pretty crazy. I think teams will even warm up even more, players will warm up even more, and everyone will put on a good show at least. So I'm excited for that. I still don't have any word about a Source TV or what is going on, so I will message some people live at the event and see. Try to see if Mr. Srin is doing the lowdown here, but I don't think that he is.
Yeah, we're just kind of in
we're in a holding
pickle
pattern here. Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to kind of wait and hope that Mixup and IT will sit down in their chairs and play some TF2. We are at the mercy of them and ESEA when they will set up the server. So we're just going to be talking your ears off about random stuff until then. So just hang out with us.
No, I got word. So there is an actual technical holdup at LAN. It is killing in the name. Our fearless ESEA admin says server isn't changing maps. Should be good to go soon, though. So of all of you that have, any faith in the ESEA infrastructure working out, I think, they have a track record of no problems at all, so it should be fine. I'm just kidding, ESEA. I'm just ruffling your I'm just giving you a little noogie there. It's all fine. hopefully this just comes up and we're fine. But you never want to hear tech issues. And if I mix up, I just want to play. Like we're on a roll. You just do it.
Yeah, they should just hop right in. Don't give them the time to recuperate and think about this. You just want to hop right in and let them continue to make the same mistakes.
Source TV is up. So yeah,
I was thinking that maybe there was a delay because Hardblue is fighting everyone at LAN.
Hardblue doesn't seem like the fighter. Okay, so I do have word that map change going live in 3 mins, which means we should probably get in the server.
Well, the map, it's on the map, but they're probably going live in 3 minutes.
Right. I think that the server just responded to the touch.
Oh yes.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get in here. Why don't we do predictions? Chat. Mixup just took it 2-0, 4-0. Geez, on Viaduct, that was crazy. And then a 5-2. Was that a 5-2 that we just saw?
It was.
It was because they won both second half rounds. Backcaps galore. So we're on Snakewater now. I feel like IT comes back and wins the Snakewater Ruin. I feel like it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's my prediction. I've been historically bad about, I'd say, 2% correct, and then like 25% that I'll pick the right team to win, because I'm not very good / smart. I didn't even know what that box of magic was that RR had. What was that? It was awesome.
Conjure. Yeah, I doubt we'll be seeing it again, but it's an interesting weapon. And I'm not gonna contest what you said about not being a smart person. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that as is.
I was like, you know, that's me asking, like, do I look fat in this dress or something? And you're supposed to be like, no, baby, you look great. Like, I'm kind of stupid, and you're like, yep.
No, well, what I usually say is, you know, a girl asks me, hey, does this dress make me look fat? And you say, no, it's the fat that makes you look fat.
Well, you're just a bad guy.
Am I? I don't know.
No, you're just too honest, man.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Kind of Honest Abe, like... didn't you ever hear that guy? He's a good man.
Good comic. So what's your prediction? I gave mine. Wait, what did I say? 5?
You said... you didn't say.
IT was going to win. I'll say 5-3 IT.
5-3 IT. Okay. Let's go with 5-3 Mixup.
5-3 Mixup. Okay, so you're staying on the Mixup train. Chat said theirs a while ago, but it's moving pretty fast, which is welcome. And so I can't call you guys out on what you guys think is going to happen here. I think from what I saw, there were a lot of ITs. I'm not even sure who would be, like, if you were to poll everyone watching right now, who the favorite would be. I think it's pretty much even in what, I mean, I can see equal scenarios. IT could absolutely win this, and Mixup's played much better today, so I'm excited to finally actually play this second best of 3, buddy.
It's gonna be good. I am way more optimistic about these matches than I was about the matches yesterday. It can go either way. We don't know what happened in the downtime. Did Banny bring together his merry band of men and give them a talking to and put them on his lap and say, listen kids, this is how you play TF2? Or did Platinum just buy a round of shots for everyone on his team and say, guys, let's have a blast, let's go out there and kick some ponytail? So you never know what happened in the downtime. We don't know who's going to come out ahead here after the break. And I think Mixup, you think IT. I think we were opposite.
Let's call the whole thing off. Oh, sorry.
Yep. I think we were opposite Preds on the last match, right? As well.
Yeah, and you got it right, and I was wrong. Damn.
I don't. Did I say 5-3 though? I think I said 5-3.
Well,
so.
I mean, if you get it one round off, I mean,
is it like
even
the lotto?
Even the
like
great,
I get a little bit of money just because I picked the right team.
Yeah, you got you get the 5 out
and
of the 7,
you just get
right?
a kick in the nuts.
I just get mocked by the chat.
I will administer that.
I see a lot of 5-4s in chat. People thinking 5-4. I don't know. Evil Tiger Cookie thinks 5-4 room. What do you think about Evil Tiger Cookie predicting a 5-4? One 5-4 today?
I would like a 5-4. But I don't know if any match is just gonna be better than the Lost in Translation Mixup. But you know what is strange about that match, Seabear, is I don't think Mixup was playing the way they are playing right now. They're playing different. This is a different Mixup, my friend. It's a whole other monster.
Yeah, we'll see what takes. I mean, their mids at the end of the Gully Wash set were way better. I think they won the last at least. Maybe they didn't win
Like
that
last
first
two, I
second
think.
round. Yeah, but they played a lot better on their mids. I think something to look out for is how successful Siegel is,
Yeah.
mix-up roamer, because he's dead first death every time
I
unless
know,
he gets
but
a kill.
in the second half of that game, he wasn't doing that. I found
Right.
he was always dying early, and I think he realized he goes, "Oh well, I should probably stop dying immediately, and maybe I can support my team a little bit more." And they won some mids.
And and IT absolutely expects Siegel to do it because he's done it every game, not just versus IT, but versus basically every mid that I've seen so far up until today. Siegel's like I remember on process, Siegel was doing the crazy fast roamer like jump map strat where he's going like 1,000,000 miles in the air and really fast and jumping on the demo before he can get to the health pack. And
he's really good at rocket jumps. Like Siegel is one of those players. He's great at his rocket jump rollouts. So it's not even that IT can really anticipate his bombs because he'll do it differently, slightly different every time. He's got like 4 or 5 different rollouts for mid on like every map. So he knows what he's doing. He's definitely one of the best roamers in North America, if not the best. And we'll see after this. He will prove himself. IT is technically, it's not the team that won last season or the team that went to England, or Telford.
England. Well, Telford is in England, right?
Yeah, but
I think you're good.
It's not the same team. But I would venture out and say that he would be probably around the best roamer. At least from this LAN, he's had great performance. So we'll see. This game is going to be a big one for him. I'm sure.
Yeah, I want it to start. I want it to
me
start.
too.
I feel like we could do pregame, and it's one of those things where if we could go back 20 minutes ago when this pregame started, we could think, let's run some more ads, maybe play a song or two. Truck and his weird collection of music, like Giles.
His strange, like, coffee shop.
No, it's weirder than that. He was playing Bop yesterday. Like, what? I haven't heard Hanson since I was a wee boy. Remember that song? Bop.
Yeah, no, I remember. I bought the CD.
You bought the CD?
What? Yeah, I was like 10. I don't know.
I thought you were like an embryo in '97 when that thing came out.
Actually, no, I was 9. Yeah, dude, Hanson was the shiz. I listened to that CD, man. I was 9. Anyway, we'll forget about that for now. And we should be getting into this. And if we don't, I would recommend playing like Space Jam or something. Yeah. Come on and slam.
You've hinted at it a couple times in chat. I don't know. I'm sure some of you real savvy chat members know. Ruin has said a couple of those. Man, they just need to relax. They might need to take their time. No, it wouldn't be proper to play the meat shot song without the man himself at this LAN. So
maybe. Legend. Well, he is in Dallas, so I really hope that he's there right now, just kind of spectating Banny, our Lord and Savior.
That is true. I don't think he's awake yet.
Maybe he should hop on for Banny. Anyway, no.
Just like
I wanted Banny from yesterday. Step aside, knave. No, I think that the Banny from yesterday should make an appearance because that one was just demolishing. But I want Mixup to be playing as well too. Oh, dang it, Seabear, I just remembered what I was going to talk about. Okay, yesterday, it was a very close match, 5-4 against Lost in Translation, right? Not the same Mixup team. So the level of play is different now. Mixup is playing at a higher level. IT is a better team than Lost in Translation. This is what you would expect when you're watching the Invite Grand Finals. This level of play. So if IT can pick it up a little bit, we're going to start seeing the best games that you've ever seen. Like, guaranteed. Ever. No, they're going to be the best. So if IT can pick it up, we're going to have some good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. By the way, they're talking in chat again. I don't think Truck has that up for y'all, but they just confirmed that the thing that RR used, the Box of Doom, that is actually illegal. So
they lost anyway,
but
so it's okay.
Yeah, they lost anyway, but I wonder what would have happened if they won.
Probably would have been a round, like a turnaround or whatever you call it. They would have just issued the round to like Mixup, more than likely.
I feel like that's pretty, like, usually ESEA has the whitelist, so you physically cannot equip the item that's banned, so interesting that that actually happened. But you know what? We're gonna go live. We'll do it live! Let's do it! I can't swear, but you know the bit. Alright, so red is gonna be Mixup, blue is gonna be IT, Mixup. Brought it back. This best of 3 will decide all the marbles and the millions of dollars, or thousands, and red is gonna get very aggressive. Mixup, wow, Harblue is going to leash his scout deep into enemy territory. 3-on-3 situation. Both medics are down. Seagull is in kitchen trying to get out, but actually, no, I'm sorry. Indust is still alive. Usually medics are on the top of the scoreboard, so great situation for IT because Harb's dead and just no regen. Indust, though, is getting pushed down to the teens in life, but Seagull will die. Easy mid win for IT. Crits comes out for Harb, interestingly enough, so they're going to get that up probably in time, but there is going to be an Uber.
Yes, there will be an Uber at some point in this match, Seabear. Yeah, Indus is going to be running about a 70% advantage over crits here. They did have numbers advantage, so they may just opt to push directly in, dropping down through window. Shrugger getting into yard with RR, and they're going to be looking to push right now. Here it comes. There is no Uber used yet. They're just backing out, giving it to them for free. Maybe there's a trap up or something. No, Lansky just taking it directly into the heart of Mixup. Platinum running away, but he will go down. A scout chasing him. There he goes. A scout continuing to chase. Shrugger taking out Enigma, and that's 2 down, and they have crits, so this could spell disaster. Lansky putting a lot of pressure in their point, and it gets capped by Shrugger and RR. First round in very convincing fashion to IT.
They had crits, and Tyler and Harblue kind of did the roundabout with the crits, and they didn't see anybody. Mixup biffed. Oh, Mixup screwed up on the once that Uber was popped, you have crits, you have a huge advantage, but it just didn't work out. They just couldn't find targets. Alright, so IT wins the first round, 1-0, looking much better so far in Snake Water. Round number 2, mid number 2, Shrugger gets piped off by Plat. Return pipe onto Enigma here. RR is going to go down very close mid. Indus flinging medical arrows, but Blue needs to get out of dodge. In a dodge, and they will do that, although Indus is pretty low, looking to see if anyone's going to be chasing, and looks like no. Lansky did go down to help take some pressure off the retreating Zalox and Indus. Harblue, though, is sending in a jumping Platinum, who has gotten in. I guess Plat's going to try to sticky in as much as he can of the blue team, and did a pretty good job, and second might go down here for free Ruin. RR is going to try to hop, maybe from underneath. No, IT is going to go in. Indus took 1,000,000 damage, does pop just in the nick of time. Counter Uber, not going to get a lot done with the blue Uber, but maybe just enough. They're gonna force that attacking Uber out, let it cycle, and go back to last here, I guess.
Yeah, that's 2 scouts down for IT, and they've still got 10 seconds on their respawn timers. They're going to be pushing directly into last. Lansky trying desperately to stop the point. Zalox picking off 2. Enigma and Seagull. Sky High taking off RR on the side, and it's just Harblue. And 3 alive for IT. They can go back to second and recap this. It was successful, a successful hold. They put too much pressure on the point too early, and they ate all those stickies. That is a dire mistake.
Bit of a throw almost by Mixup. I mean, the 2 scouts, they jumped in just, you know what, I'm not even going to fault it. They went for it and cost them. Not end of the world situation. They will have a chance at staying at mid here with Uber, though. They are pushed up pretty far. I'm not sure how, if they know how close Indust is to Uber. They need to kind of get back here. Harblue's chilling on point. Plat goes down. Seagull's low, doing the roamer fight thing. Harblue is trying to get out. The Uber is popped. Harb is a back cap right now, actually. Gonna go try to find that action here. I believe it was just Seagull doing the Pain Train or Enigma. Far away. 3 down for Mixup, but they do have Uber. Second just starting to go. Will Mixup try to contest? It looks like they're thinking about it. They're just kind of hanging out in the no man's land. Oh, they're going. Sky High is going to get this. The Squid Uber doesn't stop the point, so he won't get the forward reinforced spawns. Kind of a big misstep there. They're going to get spawned way back at last while IT gets forward. So Mixup needs to get out. They're going to get surrounded here. It looks like they're slowly going to retreat, but IT looks a lot better here in these scrappy fights than they have been.
Yeah, what happened there was Harblu called to go in through kitchen, and Tyler just decided to go in through the main entrance into mid, and there was a disconnect there. Tyler went in and died, and here comes the push from Indust. He Ubers right out the door. Seagull taking out RR, Sugar onto Platinum. Platinum seems to be getting caught out a lot in these pre and post game scrappy fights, as you put it, scraps. And I think that's costing them. Platinum is at the bottom of the scoreboard for his team, and he just keeps getting caught and dying in these bad positions, has no real opportunity to deal damage. And we do have the heavy on last. Harblu with Uber, so they're good at defending. We know that. They do it on Gully Wash. They can do it on Snakewater. And with the newly fashioned pushed back spawn of this version of Snakewater, they can easily recap the second. So we will see. I believe that IT will be taking this one slow. It's starting to get to the most important matches of this season, so they will be taking every precaution that they can. Shrugger
just walks in.
A little bit of indecision, deciding to walk in and then back out and just eating the spam anyway.
He might come back as sniper or whatever, heavy, something like that. That looked like suicide. Seagull is going to join him in the land of the dead. And Tyler as well, so no soldiers. They do have a heavy at last, so oh boy, Lansky gets dropped off before the pop comes out. That might just save Mixup here, because Lansky would be in with that Uber.
I don't know, they have to push close to the door right now. Oh, Indus did pop though, so...
Yeah,
he dropped Lansky apparently. I didn't know he dropped, I didn't even see the pop. The scout gonna be backing out through lower. Platinum gets Zalex and Indus, two crucial picks. And here's RR also going down here, but they need to watch the back half, make sure nothing's back there. Shrugger's in front of them, and Banny's in front of them. Banny onto Harblu does go down, and a flank from Lansky. Banny getting a triple kill there on second before he goes down. So Zalex and Indus gonna try to stop this point. They might be able to. Zalex not connecting with the medic just yet. Both soldiers on the point, and they're getting pretty low, so they may just be able to recap that.
Yeah, they definitely will just recap everyone. That Banny triple medic, I think demo scout. So Banny that desperately needed to turn a big play there, got in on the flank and did what a scout, a game-changing scout had to do in that situation. So actually, I thought IT would just cap. And now that 6 are up on both teams, they lost an opportunity because Harblu's only 20% back, which really isn't that much to call that huge of an advantage. Harb is going to back up to an area that we like to call, well, sort of around cheese. He's got like a Gouda, whiff of that Gouda over there, but he's back tucked away pretty safe. And here comes Blue getting in. Wow, some mediocre dodging by Indus, takes a little bit too much damage. Gonna trade off Shrugger for Seagull. Seagull generally dead these days in this match, and that's okay. He's a roamer. Both Ubers being traded off on point here. Very tension-filled fight. Platinum trying to secure his own back ledge. Lansky goes down, but Blue will cap. They have to worry about a sneaky scout getting behind. Banny is trying to move behind. He's flanking. It looks like TLR drops Tyler. Here comes the push behind. Looks like IT is going to try to get in, but no. Seagull slams the door on their toes, and we're going to hold back for now. Bit of an advantage still, but Indust is low. I think Seagull did the Seagull
RR
thing.
killing himself. Roamer special on just the wall.
Just shooting the wall?
Yep, I don't know. He just shot somewhere for no reason.
He just, in chat, he goes, LOL, well, LOOOOL, oh my god, Seagull, I just shot myself, Roamer too easy. So, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Roamer Special. Order yours today.
RR and Sniper, though, so we may see some head shoots today. Or we may not. We may see a 12-hour stalemate on Snakewater.
Oh, how dare you.
I hope not.
Well, he's going to get buffed and go. He's got the AWP reskin, which is pretty awesome looking. It's like a 50 cal sniper rifle reskin that does the same amount of damage. But
that
looks
thing will
like
put a hole in you.
That'll knock you down.
If you weren't a girl before it shot you, you'd be a girl. Sorry.
Jeez. I was like, all right. I like the positioning though by tucked up close. They know the sniper's there. I'm a little worried that he might get pinned in, but there's no roamer. The roamer switched to sniper, so doesn't have to worry about the roamer thing. There it is. RR domes the heavy. Interestingly enough, so Squid is dead. He's on spawn. That's a huge pick. Uber is going to come straight in. Another dome. RR onto Seagull. So Sniper paying dividends. Uber fight off on the left. RR has got a sight line from the top left. Misses a shot, but I don't think it's going to matter. Here comes IT swarming in. They need to turn some kills. Another dome by RR onto Harbaloo. And that might be enough, but look at the rest of his team is just not doing anything. They need to win this fight. The pan is out. The pistoling scouts. 2 scouts versus 1. Here comes the soldier. Enigma and Squid clean it up. Ruin, how did they not win? RR got 3 headshots. I feel like that should have been the round. But okay.
It should have. It definitely should have. But it seemed like IT missed some crucial shots there. It was definitely their round. Yes, there were many headshots to be had. And they were had. It's just a shame that once the sniper hits his headshots, he's pretty useless. So unless your team is hitting their shots as well, the sniper doesn't really offer much else.
Well, he did whip the pan out and did his best truck in a pub impersonation of trying to swing at people, but didn't do anything, but yeah. Okay, well, IT's back at mid now. They do have a bit of, well, no, it's Ubers are basically even. IT is winning 1-0. Mixup has been, I don't want to say scrappy, but they've been something sort of like that. And now they're going to kind of fall back towards their cheesy area and wait, so... This is a situation, by the way, where I would like RR or a sniper to be. Like, this stalemate, there's a lot of good sight lines if he peeks window or something like that. I saw it a couple times in open matches with Brazilian power. I just like that play. I don't know. We don't see it a lot.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you will not make the most insightful comments, but that was pretty insightful. I can agree with that entirely.
Well, Seagull's behind them, by the way, so... He's in their back little area. I don't know if they know he's there. I don't think they do because they're not looking. So Seagull, they saw him.
RR just saw him. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. There are plenty. There's like 3 sight lines for a sniper, and they're all relatively safe for you to check or peek rather. So Seagull very far behind in the enemy's Gouda, and I'm not sure. I feel like he's just going to pull maybe 1 or 2 things back. They should just all turn around to kill him. And now he's kind of giving away his position. I don't know if I agree with that. They could just opt to push right in, and yeah, he will be behind, but if they move quickly, then it will be a non-issue.
Well, RR doesn't have a shotgun, so this scout needs to really deal with him. Because Seagull could bomb in. Here they go. Seagull's going to jump in, but no, he gets pushed back. But they're kind of doing the bait and switch, show one side and push the other side. And there it goes. Both Ubers are going to be traded off. TLR goes down, which means lack of soldiers for Mixup because Seagull is somewhere far, far away. He's going to come back into the fight now, get onto the medic. Seagull, this long developing play works out only in a roamer trade, and Mixup is destroyed. Indust alive. Second is going to go. Last might just go. Zalox is flying towards those spawn doors. He's going to try to sticky them in, but no. Tyler will spawn in time to protect his teammates' spawn. But here comes a scout. Is on to last. I may have spoken too soon. Zalox has the point.
Just going to cap it.
And wow, that's a beautiful play. Wiped him at mid, and that's about as quickly as you can do the last 2 points. And IT's up 2-0.
Yes, they are. The last round, though, lasting quite a while. There's a lot of life in IT right now. This is not the IT that we were seeing in the last 2 games. So hopefully this mid, we will see some action on Mixup's side here. Banny trying to push up slowly, looking for an opening. Does not see one. Demo spamming in his face. Enigma just capping right now, pushing up onto the point. Does see an opening onto Zalox. Both scouts making an entrance onto them. And Mixup now losing 4, 5 members. Only Seagull remaining, but Seagull cleaning up.
Oh, he landed with 1 health. Oh, Banny was still alive. He landed with 1 health after the crater damage. Did drop Lansky. That's the old 11 down at mid. That's what I like to see. That's action, baby. And Banny is going to cap mid, but very, very even. I think Harb is going to spawn. Nope, they spawn exactly at the same time, and they'll have exactly the same Uber, depending on build, if one builds. But they're both pretty good medics. They'll build as fast as possible. And Mixup's back on the in their second point in the cheesy, area, trying to get a grasp in this round. They've been outplayed. I don't know how often they've even held mid so far. If at all.
Haven't really. Yeah. It's been a different game, a completely different IT. So, in this case, the ball is in Mixup's court. They're gonna have to do something with this Uber. They need to make something happen. They're up against 2 rounds right now, and they just need to find themselves again. They need to get aggressive and just play their game. They're playing into IT's game right now. They need to take back control of this series.
Yeah, and they have Uber, both sides do. We'll see what happens. It's this traditional stalemate in this map. Kind of plays like old granary style before that window area where it just stalemate out a lot. It's hard to push, don't want to give up your advantage here. You said yesterday that you'd like to see more teams try to push through that open yard on the left side where you see the scouts kind of doing the scout dance. But teams elect to just go into this, what we call log room or saw room. I'm not sure, I just got a more direct path, I guess, towards where you believe the medic to be. But open is good, especially if you just make your mind up to push. But you see IT kind of favoring their left side and just waiting for something to happen. So they are up, so they don't really need to force, I guess. They will push eventually, but being up 2-0, Mixup, you know, the onus may be on them to try to make something happen.
Yeah, it's on them, and they're just kind of shooting at each other. For those of you who are not aware, when you shoot at an enemy and they're getting healed, you will interrupt the critical heal rate of the opposing members of that team. Oh, a jump coming in from RR. Lansky went down. That's 2 members down, but the pop did come out of Hard Blue here. So IT is going to be falling back somewhat of a defensive position back at their saw room, but now they're going to be pushing back in, kind of baiting Mixup into mid. Both scouts very aggressive, but Banny going down, maybe misreading the situation slightly. Zalix taking out Sky High. Both scouts for Mixup are down. It is a 4v3 situation. 2 just got the spawn, and they will be coming in soon
Siegel's
to pinch
behind.
off Tyler.
He's doing the Siegel thing. Oh no, he dropped down trying to kill. He does kill Lansky. Siegel again trying to make a 2-for-1 will. RR is still in trying to do his version of the roamer plays and will help his team kind of retake middle here. Harb needs to get on a horsey and gallop back to safety. Platinum at 26 is able to out-DM Shrugger, but Banny is there to clean up for his scout buddy, his fallen scout pal, and now Mixup's in trouble. I think second is going to go down here eventually. RR and Zalox are peeking into second, doing more than peeking, they're capping. So IT again, out scrapping these in-between fights. It was kind of sloppy. Siegel's trying to get behind and make that play, but I don't know. Siegel going behind is not paying as many dividends as it should. I mean, he's trading, but I feel like Siegel needs to be responsible for doing a little bit more. Maybe, you know, spearheading pushes or you know, doing the more direct roamer thing.
Yeah, I think what he's trying to do is imitate the play from the previous games, but IT seems to have realized that he was being a little more effective than he should have been, and they are playing a bit tighter. They're playing more of the blob style,
right,
where they're closer, they're watching their tails, and he's not really able to do as much. Every time he goes back there, he's fighting 1, 2, sometimes 3 members of IT. Siegel getting taken out there, but 3 members of IT are hurt. So they will be looking to push in. The Uber coming out through the grate, but 2 members go down, both scouts of IT, and they're in deep in no man's land. They're going to have to back out right quick, but not before our snatches Enigma. Sky High taking out Lansky. And they should be pushing now. I think Sky High should have switched off heavy onto Scout so that they could push immediately, but now they're pushing into an even number scenario. Siegel trying to make something happen in the cheese area.
Nice, yeah, a cheesy air shot by RR. May have been a wall shot, but looked good, and that's going to stall the push. Siegel is doing the thing where he spawns and goes. He's not really delaying, and I think IT can hit tab and realize, okay, Siegel's up. He's probably going to jump at us now, and they're playing it pretty well, kind of luring him into a trap, so to speak. Enigma and Shrug are going to get the pistols out and do some things. Fight on last 3-on-3 situation here. I believe Tyler's going to clutch. Tyler, Siegel with a nice rocket onto Lansky. We do have Indus still alive. Tyler's on the chase, but Indus maneuvered his way back. He's got 83% Uber, so if they waited just a little bit longer, they would have had Uber on their side. Second is going to go, but Harb is almost fully behind in Uber. They have to be careful not to get caught here. Banny will go in, get hit by a direct rocket on train, which is going to sort of stunt this push. But Tyler, the home run roller, drips down on his face. That's going to blow him up. And no pocket. Much of the fragging power on this team is Tyler, obviously, so they're going to back up. They do have Uber, but... they gets deaded on Lansky. I thought maybe... Platinum does get the second right click onto the medic to force it. A pipe onto Banny. Wow, Platinum, what a play. Gonna just just give his team a huge advantage because Harb has Uber and will not have to pop. So second is going to go Indust and Zalox on their blue horsies getting out. Wow, Platinum. Amazing.
Yeah, Platinum, what seemed to look like a terrible position for him ended up being a blessing in disguise as he picked off both Lansky with a trap and Banny with 2 pills from Splash as he was not getting Ubered by Indust. There are stickies right there, Harbler! Oh, he pops just in time. They do call it, and they're going to be sieging this middle point, taking it, seizing even. They're not even sieging, it's theirs. The siege is over, it was quick.
Yeah, they do leapfrog. Indust will have Uber. They're back all the way to their point. I'm guessing they'll go straight up, probably through. Most teams favor that saw room area on the far right, but Mixup's trying to posture like some aggression. Banny goes down again to the domination kill for Squid. The trash talker is backing it up right now, and the Uber is popped. They do get a couple, but without Banny, it's going to be hard to win this fight all the way into mid, so I actually like that trade in Mixup's favor. Here come the jumps right now. Looks like Mixup is going to back up. They are down a man, but Leapfrog City, Harb will wait for Tyler to spawn. He will get forward? Yeah, he does get forward, so they're going to go, I'm guessing, as soon as Tyler can jump up, and they have done some good damage to start this fight out. I'm looking for them just to push out. They're getting ready to go saw room themselves.
Yeah, I don't see any stickies here, so they're going to be getting it for free. Oh, there are stickies up top. Oh, Tyler eats those stickies right in his back. RR jumping in onto Harblu, should get the pop. He does. Platinum taking out RR. Scout on the point, pushing up toward whatever is behind them. Wow, Seagull with a nice bomb, taking out Lansky and Zalex there. 2 crucial picks. And Shrugger. Seagull playing out of his mind right now. 25 points, many frags. Much frags, much wow for Seagull tonight.
For some reason, I keep thinking of My Little Nemo every time Seagull destroys someone. It's mine. But I'm a nerd and I like movies that I probably shouldn't. Anyway.
I don't watch picture shows.
Oh, you know what? Come on, dude. That came
I just
out
watched
when we were...
SpongeBob.
Yeah. The Squire punts. Well, Indus has Uber, and Seagull is dead, so he's no longer mine. Here comes the push. They're going to get second, probably for free. They're going to try to force the pop. Nice. Both demos on their game right now, catching pushes, at least getting one with their traps. Sky High goes down, so Squid down. No pop out for Indust, and Harblue is going to have his. They're going to push in. Actually, kind of a misstep by IT. Could have forced that fight a little bit more effectively. Here comes the Uber. Zalox goes down to Enigma. Look at all the point defenses coming up on the top right of my screen here. Big bomb comes in. Seagull, trying to air shot. Will he get him? No, yes, RR does. Wasn't the air shot. Did end up clipping him in the feet, but that probably won't be enough. At last, there is a scout dancing. Indust is there. Here comes Plat. They're going to try to get onto the soldier, but Lansky destroys Platinum and shuts down that push. They put their little footsies on last, did Mixup, but that's it. Sky High goes in, gets destroyed. Lansky down to 10, but he'll be fine. This match kind of devolving now, a lot of back and forth. I believe second's going to leapfrog straight back into the hands of IT.
Yeah, Tyler needs to back up here. This is a really bad scenario for him to be in. Harblu does have a 30% advantage as Indust was picked off by Seagull when he tried to get onto the point there. So all was not lost there. They did get a little bit ahead of themselves. They could have just held the second point and not given it back up for free. But they do have that advantage, and I do believe that Harblu is aware of that, so they will be pushing in with that. I'm sure they will. They're about 40% now. It seems to be growing even. Platinum looks like he's poising for a push through Sock. He's calling for it right now. Here it comes. Harblu did not mask his Uber. I'm not sure why. The Uber straight through the door. A little bit predictable. They're just going to use it to get the point, I guess. A little confusing. Seagull taking out RR, though. I don't know. He's always getting behind. He's, I don't know, man, infiltrating. Seagull the infiltrator.
Yeah. Alright, chat. You got me. It's not My Little Nemo. It's Finding Nemo. But you know what? If there was a show that was worth watching, it would be a combo My Little Pony Finding Nemo television show narrated by Ruin. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay, we'll just never talk of that again. Okay, so back and forth round, Heartbreaker City for both sides, which is when you're sieging last and get pushed back to your last. I think we've been on both teams last now, and no, Mixup is just going to hang out. So yeah, IT, they had their Uber, but they didn't want to go, and they're just going to chill.
Yeah, they're going to play it safe behind a sniper and an NG. Shrugger with the body shot onto Enigma. Some scouts that are apparently scratching their faces while they're on the hut there. It's a very real threat to have a sniper body shot you or even headshot you up there. So probably don't want to just stand still there. and he probably won't in the future. So in this situation, you have IT, which is up 2 rounds. The clock must be running down a bit, but I'm not sure what the time is. But the ball is in Mixup's court here again. Still, it's the same round. They need to make something happen here. They've slowly pushed it back to IT's last, but the clock is against them. They have to move. They have to do something. Looks like they're going to go for a 4-man suicide. Seagull directly out to the point with a pain train. Platinum trying to make something happen. He does get the sentry. That's 3 down from Mixup, and IT is looking to gear up for a push here, and no stickies to be found because Plat's dead. So losing your demo on that push, not optimal because of the fact that they can just walk out for free. So they may just cap this, and no, looks like they want to try to hold it. The Uber coming out, but they're so far away from Indust. Here comes the pop. 30% advantage for Indust. They're looking to just go behind. Hardblue's calling to go behind, but it looks like RR and Benny are landing a tail rocket into Tyler there, but not before Tyler finishes off RR.
Did he hit it? Was that an air shot? I was watching Tyler's screen, and he got air shot out of that. That was a crazy shot then. Wow. Platinum does get a double pipe kill. Lansky and Banny collected into the back pocket of the man whose face has been populating chat. And we're going to hold now. Uber's dead even. Will we see a sky-high utility? I kind of feel like heavy, maybe sniper or something. Not sure what Squid's go-to utility is, but we've seen definitely more utility out of IT. Banny going sniper. Gun is going to go down for free, which is good for Mixup, but they don't really have an entry into last. Harb has his Uber. Tyler and him are just going to go in, okay? So they're just going to push right in. Maybe they think that Indust doesn't have it, but he does, and they had it the whole time. And now they're going to try to get out. Tyler's in trouble, though. Will not find the door. Tries to jump away. Seagull goes down, and that's both soldiers. Mixup is going to have to back up. Now Platinum needs to sort of assume pocket duty here. Enigma hiding, sort of, in that upper sort of new carved out area. Will he go for last?
Yeah, he may go for back cap here. No one's at last.
Man.
He's gonna get it.
Enigma?
The classic Mixup part 2. This is like his 3rd back cap. Oh man.
Could you win LAN on the back of a... Well, I didn't mean that. On the strength of a back cap? I mean, that is crazy.
You can. Have you heard of a man named Oplad?
That is... I have. I've heard of the legend. The true legend.
The legend himself. That was his special. That was the Oplad special.
I haven't thought of Sam Lingle in way too long. The true god of this game. Let's all bow down.
Only the old schools will remember him. So we have a new mid, our 4th mid. Seagull going up top, landing some nice splash rockets onto a soldier scout, jumping in deep to finish off that scout. Sky High taking out RR, trading there. Seagull down to 2 HP. He goes down. Shrugger taking out Tyler and Seagull. Both soldiers down in his pocket. Banny pushing up across the point to Platinum. They are staying in, which is questionable because Enigma's going to go down right now. Hardblue needs to just hightail it out of there. They're going to be chasing him, surely. Platinum is backing out with his medicinal expert, his dentist, as it were. And they'll just be getting this Uber up, and they may look to contest. Actually, they will contest their 2nd. So that's okay. What they did there was fine. They baited a little bit of IT. IT was trying to chase Hardblue, but what they ended up doing was delaying their own cap of the middle point, and now they have their 2nd, and they can hold their 2nd here. So a lot is hinging on this push here, Seabro. Let us know how it goes, baby.
Well,
and it doesn't.
There were only 3 minutes left when the round started, so Mixup, I'm guessing, is going to play defensively here. It's a lot harder, obviously, to turn through mid all the way back. IT could win the fight right here and just win this round, which would be pretty disastrous for Mixup. So Ubers are going to be traded off here, and looks like Lansky's getting frisky, but he's down, and RR is also pretty far behind, but RR gets a nice pick onto Harbaloo, and RR is going to go down for his troubles. 5 up for Mixup, no medic. So they're going to try to close on Indust. There's certainly enough time for Mixup to still win this round, and they're going to try to do so at mid here, committing, but Enigma goes down. The 1v1 victory by Banny. My phone is going to make noises that are glorious as Indust is going to back out, so mid now in control of Mixup. I'm guessing, Ruin, we're about minute 20, maybe?
I don't think the time's going to allow for much more. Maybe IT can just roll it straight onto their last if there's 30 seconds left, but they have to move now. The heals are not with the team until just now. Seagull going down, it's really difficult without knowing exactly how much time's left, but they're just going to push right in, which is the correct call. A lot of damage going out onto Lansky from a sticky trap, and it looks like Tyler's directly onto the combo here, falling back through the cheese. Hardly going down. Platinum taking out Sugar and RR.
They're going to get mid. Mid is down
and,
again.
Yeah.
This time it is actually Sky High who gets the back cap, so good half is going to come out, so no worries. Don't think it's possible. I'm not sure how much time is left. We can't check that unless somehow Sky High kills everybody and just runs us all the way back. Or they come sticky jump to him. Oh,
he didn't cap.
Nipple horrors. Jump on it. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Seagull just flies in, removes life. I don't know.
Pretty sure that's half.
That's half, yeah. I love Seagull. He just comes in going a million, just pile drives two dudes. All right, so 2-1 in favor of IT. That came out a little bit wrong, but you know what? Going to stay with it. Pile driving dudes.
Just leave it. Just leave it. But we don't need to come back to that one.
It's fine.
We'll just forget about that. Wow, 2-1 in the half. Really, really good game. A little bit of stalemating, but there's been some crazy action. Good play from both teams here. Excellent holds, and I think good Ubers all around.
Yeah,
both Indust and Hardblue are playing pretty well. Both teams playing well, and it's coming down to just minor mistakes.
Yeah, I agree. It's good to see both teams. I thought Mixup might get rolled, but they've come back, sort of figured it out. I want to see Seagull throw the curveball here, you know? We've seen the fastball. It's kind of his go-to pitch. He's throwing that thing pretty fast, but I wouldn't mind seeing the changeup. That could, I'm getting just destroyed for the My Little Nemo. Come on, man. Listen, when you say words, as many words as I say, things come out that are stupid. So, you know? Ruin,
I think we take over. I think we've spoken enough. Once this LAN is over, we've spoken enough for the year. We can just not talk.
It's pretty early in the year too. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on. I'm gonna be like a silent sister, silent brother.
Ooh, silent sisters.
I
like it.
It's Game of Thrones, I think.
It is.
All right, so
yeah.
Stats?
Let's quickly. Yeah, let's talk about stats. Let's talk about stats.
I don't want to alt tab, Ruin.
I'm
in shame right now, man. So.
You got to deal with your pile driving and whatnot.
Pile driving, I'm okay with. Well, you know what? I'm fine with the My Little Nemo. It's a great idea. Pixar.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
All right, Seagull 23 and 24. That's a respectable kill death for a roamer. 237 DPM. Sky High 13 and 16, 142 DPM. That is quite low for a scout. And then Enigma as well, 140, 14 and 19. Kind of underwhelming performances from the Mixup scouts this game. Platinum 23 and 15, playing really well, 404 DPM, top damaging by a mile on his team and over IT. Zalix only doing 308 DPM. Wow. But his kill death 19 and 9, still pretty solid, just not putting out as much damage. RR 17 and 21, decent kill death. For a roamer.
Tyler's the one that really sticks out to me. Under 200 damage per minute. So, not sure what's going on. He seems like he's also trying to, make plays where he needs to just be solid Ubers because he can't lose damage fight by 60 to Lansky. He needs to be there with Platt. I mean, Platt is playing like a god right now. It has to be said. I mean, that is a ridiculous number. That's Banny like 2 seasons ago numbers. That's crazy.
He's playing really, really well.
And you can't expect that to continue, honestly. So he needs some help from Tyler, who's usually up there close to the team lead in damage as well, because he gets a lot of heals. So
it just seems like Tyler's not having a great day today. He was yesterday playing really well, but his team wasn't playing well. So right now, though, it's pretty much just Platinum throwing Platinum and Seagull throwing Mixup on their backs, and it seems like the scouts of Mixup and Tyler as well need to pick it up. The scouts need to play more together. Tyler needs to just not, like you said, not worry too much about making plays. He just needs to take the solid Ubers, put out as much damage as he can, and rely on his team to do everything else. And I think he's just taking too much on right now. He can drop a little bit of his responsibility.
Yeah.
Right now, what are we looking at in deaths for Medic? 10 and 6. Indus dying 6 times, Hardblue dying 10 times. So Indus doing a better job of staying alive. Hardblue committing quite a bit on this map. At least in the middles. It's a bit different than Goalie Wash. It's interesting how he's dying a lot more.
You'd think it would be the opposite, just based on how hard. I mean, both lasts are hard, but I think Snakewater Uber versus no Uber, you're much more confident in. Like success rate of that's probably like 80% compared to probably like 45% Uber versus no Uber pushing last on Gully Waush, which is why we love Gully Waush. It's always unpredictable
because it's so spooky.
It's spooky Waush, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I would like to see Seagull intentionally slow down some of his moves. I know, like, he's just a god right now and he's everywhere, but his play, they've kind of been able to capitalize a bit, IT has, on finding him in situations, and I think, you can go and trade with a roamer, but honestly, Seagull needs to out-roam RR for his team to win, probably. So I feel
I think he is out-roaming RR right now, but the rest of the team, the Scouts and the Soldiers, they're the ones that are having the difficulty right now. They're not playing... Well, I guess to talk about that, I agree with him going behind that, needing to stop a bit, because he's kind of by himself. Like, yeah, he's getting picks, but the picks aren't really mattering. They're kind of at insignificant times where they can't really capitalize off of it. Whereas if he plays a little more team-oriented, because his DM's great, if he just plays a little more with the team, helping out the Scouts, rather than just getting behind and trading or, whatever, then I think they may find a little more success. His KD and his DPM show that he is being a successful roamer. It's just the rest of the team is probably going to need his support.
Yes, sir. I think we could break down TF2 forever and ever. Just fill time, dead air. We'll just
oh yeah,
for the end of time, and then we'll say really smart things like My Little Nemo, where you'll be finding a pony and sponge.
Wait, where did it from though? I don't understand.
Well, it's I don't know what my brain, like the synapse that fired off in such an order that made me say My Little Nemo instead of Finding Nemo, but I think I confused the other animated thing, My Little Pony, I guess, which I've never watched. I don't know. I don't know. I'm good on that thing, but I don't know. It's always better if you make fun of yourself, kids. Lesson to be learned. So yeah, I'm ready for this to go. I want to see the second half here.
Yeah, they're starting up real soon here. All of them are readying up, so it looks like their break is over, and they will be starting momentarily. Thank you for sticking with us, guys. I'll just take a quick moment to mention and appreciate/thank our sponsors. The ESEA Orange is running this game of TF2 today on their channel, with sponsored in part by, I don't know, I'm just trying to throw as many words as I can in there. Sponsored by Steel Series, BenQ, and I think Alienware as well.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
And Papa John's. Just kidding.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
The Papa's delivering the pizzas. Oh, yeah. I was also going to pitch Tip of the Hats again. I will do so after this game is over, so remind me if I forget, because my brain apparently is broken.
It's old.
It is old. Damn you. It is in fact old. 27. Alright, so we're going live. Sweater change. Blue Mixup, red IT. IT is winning 2-1 here on Snakewater. Ooh. And we're going to see what the TF2 gods have in store. Can we see the epic, or will IT continue to, I guess, outplay? Big bomb coming in right away. It's actually going to be a Zalot's roller onto Sky High. Lansky gets killed off for his trouble. Platinum's trying to get aggressive on point here. He's wasted all of his ammo, needs to reload here. Slower developing mid. Neither team committed to any big aggressions, just the roamer, pocket, jumpy. Mixup's going to take early position, and I believe IT is going to dip. And they did so with only losing one, so pretty cautious play, and Mixup just kind of sacked up and pushed and shoved him out of there.
Yeah, what I saw was Seagull down in the deep red, 6 HP, fending off a Banny, unawares of his low HP status. So what that is it's just essentially you get to a point where you need to pretend like you have more health than you do to show presence. He could have ran away, he could have gone to get a med pack, but it's possible that IT would have seen that. Oh, they only have 4 people on the point. Why don't we just push? But he decided to stay in. That's a good play by him. That's a high-level play, quote-unquote. Guys, keep in mind that your presence is important. Even if you are low HP, have faith in your ability to dodge and your ability to bluff, and you will get good teams to just back out of mid, apparently.
Yeah, okay, so you guys got a good long look at the stats. Truck, he's done so much Give him one error, right? He's thinking about my little Nemo. Don't worry about it. We are gonna get the push in while Seagull's doing the Seagull thing. I'm pretty sure this is a bait ploy. I've been talking about it since we started casting. The Seagulls, you know, he can make something happen, could get the pop, but even if IT decides to push off of the dead Seagull, it's worked out in Mixup's favor, I think, more times than not. We are seeing RR kind of sneaky, just kind of plotting up, maybe thinking about a jump himself, but no. He has played much more reserved than Seagull, who is pretty much always redlining that engine. He's ready to go, and he's going to be back right now, ready to make magic happen again.
Yeah, and it looks like Enigma is on Spy, so we may see some crazy action. Man. Yeah, last time he went Spy, he went for a back cap. I don't know that we're going to see a back cap on second, but we may see a medic pick. I don't know. I'm wondering if Banny's spider senses are tingling.
The spooky cam? Do you think the
Spidey spy senses are tingling?
Endust, I think, sees him. He might start healing him. No, he's going to get shot up, so they're going to... Seagull tried to jump in at the same time. I like that attempt, but the timing was just off, and Endust did turn around and spot... Enigma, and that's actually a really nice play by Indus. It's something that medics forget to do in a random point of the game. Just always look behind you. Ubers are going to be traded off here. Tyler wants to go in deep, but Harbula wants to stay back, and he's going to help Platinum roll a spare there, get the gutter ball into Lansky, and that's going to force the red team to retreat. They might get caught out here. No, Mixup is still far enough back where they can't connect on the rocket jumps, sticky jumps to climb in on RR and company, who are back on second. Here come the jumps now. They're actually still going to get in pretty deep. Seagull uncorks a big jump, but does lose his life. Banny down. Second is close, but no, it's not going to go. A nice regroup by IT. They are low, some of the members, but they are going to be able to clean it up. Shrugger gets...
donked. It's a donk. Oh, and Zelix gets double donked as well, so they're just pushed right back from that donk. And I don't know if you noticed, but he wasn't running the loose cannon in the first half, and he is now. And that may have attributed to some of his success on Viaduct. Maybe he thinks it will bring some of that same luck. It's almost the Chinese New Year, so maybe he's hoping for the best on the loose cannon. Here comes the Uber from Indust. They are one man down, RR taking out Seagull on the back. And it looks like they have about a 30% advantage. All they need to do is push out IT here, but there's no pressure onto the actual members of IT. They're just trying to get the cap, but I don't think that's the right call. Now they're just going to close in, and only Harbor remains. He will go down. There he goes. I think that was a bit of a misstep there, focusing on the point rather than on the players, because they did have about a 30% advantage. They should have tried to get some picks rather than trying to finish the cap man down.
Yeah, so that's going to cost him 2 points. Probably Indust may have to spend his Uber to push to the second point, but there's a good chance no one got forward. Two members got forward for Mixup, but they're far enough back where they've regrouped with the ones that didn't get forward. Mixup is going to posture out from their spawn area, try to hold two. Seagull touches the sky. A good bomb in. Medic took damage, but they're not going to try to finish Indust off. Frags going back and forth, but 4-2 situation. Harb is getting pressured. He's low. He's got the corkscrew dodge. He's at last, but no. Shrugger will not biff. That one drops Harb. We do have Sky High at second, and they didn't cap. Yeah, what are they doing? They got to go back, but Squid is hanging out back here. Not sure what he wants to do. He's right here next to them. He is...
Oh, the drop!
Got in and I was looking to see if anyone would spot him. He got in and drops into us. I'm so sorry.
26 HP.
What a play. I'm sorry I missed that, guys. I should have just watched him. I thought he was just going to die with 26, but wow. Squid. That's one of those where you get up at your LAN spot and you're like, just scream.
Oh, there was definitely some trash talk. I am certain of this. And it looks like they're just going to try to push out. Tyler taking out RR. Mixup is in a great position now, just pushing directly onto the point. No one is behind them for the back cap. They just backed straight out to mid. Seagull taking out Banny as well. He's pushing this advantage as far as he can, still at middle. Chasing Zalix as well, getting behind, snatching their med pack. He is calling for the push right now as they're so far behind on mid, and they're just out of it. Seagull making some crazy plays. He's flocking all over IT right now.
Yeah, it's mine. Mid's gonna go down. Seagull will be up in 10 seconds here. They do have a huge advantage. Will they wait for Seagull or will they just go? IT is all the way back onto their cheesy area, getting the Gouda over there, and looks like they're going to meet up sort of in that cheese saw room area for a fight. It's hard to get in cleanly. I don't see any stickies here. Zalox, I'm not sure where he has them set up. They're actually going to switch and jump out of window, will mix up and favor the yard. RR will get clipped. Uber will be popped. Not sure if he had to pop there, absolutely did Harv, but he did. They will get second, but Indus has his now full advantage. I believe they're going to go for the leapfrog. They might wait for RR, but they have to go. Indus, wow, he's flirting with Proxies, but no, he will pop out. Not sure how well this will go. They do get Platinum and Seagull, so that is a good Uber. Clean retake of second. And yeah, actually Enigma goes down as well, so only the combo remains. Mixup lost quite a bit there.
Yeah, they lost a little too much. They were trying to go behind and make a back cap happen. They have to be careful with that. They think the back cap's going to work every time, but I think IT has wisened up to that.
They got smart.
They got book smarts now. They pay attention. And they're just going to take mid for free. Hardblue does have Uber, though. Not sure if he knows that it's only a 30% advantage, so he has to move quick if he's going to want to get in. Yeah, he's been building vigorously here. They're going to come in hot. Tyler cannot connect anything with anyone. Enigma taking out RR, though. One pick, and Indus will be able to contest this mid if nope, they're just going to give it up. They may push back in through Saw, though. Lansky is alive, the pocket of IT, and they may be looking to just take this right back in. The leapfrog is real, and it's happening over and over.
Hashtag leapfrog, hashtag 2014. They're going to go through Saw Room. Platinum does have about 5 stickies out the door. No, they're going to take the combo up through the balcony area there, that wooden balcony. I feel like that balcony should go under some stress with rockets hitting it, maybe collapse, but that's fine. Seagull goes down. Blue has fled, I should say. That's the word.
Enigma's hiding. Hasn't been spotted yet.
Okay. Yeah, so Enigma's going to hide. There will be an Uber as well. If Enigma comes in, he's just waiting. The Tiger waiting to pounce. And there he goes. He's going to jump in. There comes the Uber. Pretty good timing. They pop up, I believe, Lansky into the skybox. No, it's RR. He's going to flip the stick and run a million. Lansky does go down kitchen. Tyler needs to get some health. Red is clumped up lower. They don't have height. Platinum is dumping damage on them from the sticks. And, yeah, IT needs to get back. And you know what? Not much of a leapfrog there. So, combo play, better Uber work from Mixup because they've sort of eliminated that advantage. Still won, but only 10%.
Yeah, Indus about 15% ahead of Hardblue, but that is a negligible amount as you can't really make anything happen or close much of a gap onto the medic with that. So Indus is the master of building, so he may even widen that gap, but it will not matter because they're not going to push in with it. They're just going to try to hold second. Here we are again at the 3-2 hold, and we'll see what they can turn this into. Again, ball, Mixup's court. They need to make something happen. It is 2-1 in IT's favor, and Mixup is just needing to tie this up. If they tie this up, I think they will feel confident going into the round following. If they go down to 3 and it's 3-1, I think that IT may close it out if it goes to 3-1. But if Mixup ties it up, I think Mixup's going to win.
Yeah, I agree. This round is crucially important. So it may discourage some ultra-aggressive play from Mixup, which, you know, I think if this was a scrim, they'd just send somebody in right away. And Seagull, you know, he's going. There he goes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Seagull's going to touch the sky. Ooh, gets air shot, body shot, rocketed. He's down. Didn't get a lot to happen. We'll try to force the bait the push, but the second member, Squid, goes down. Not sure if Mixup can even really hold. Enigma's going to fight Kitchen. Nice 1v1 win over Shrugger. Here go the Ubers. Hard milks a couple seconds of favor for his team, and that's going to send IT back and out. I don't think anyone's going to get caught here. Fighting back at middle. Tyler with, I think, a wall shot, but still very nice. And the shotty onto Indus. Tyler starting to heat up here. He's got a full buff still, and he's got Zalox on the mind. Drops him. 3v2 situation. Thomas Lansky needs to try to make something happen. A nice kill on the Seagull, but no, he is done. Shrugger, the only one alive. He's at second. Cheese hits every pistol shot, just tossing bad intentions out of that rickety old pistol thing. And second's gonna go down, I believe, Ruin. They might try to hold. RR is underneath. There comes the bomb, and they will. So nice hold by IT, and pretty tension-filled fight there.
Yeah, that was really well played by Shrugger. He just delayed, put as much damage into Sky High as he could before RR came to help him clean up, and they stopped that cap on the point. They may look for a back cap here. Zalix taking out Seagull as he tries to get aggressive onto the combo. RR jumping in hot behind. Hardblue is in trouble here. RR going to take him out. and it looks like it's 3 down. Indus going down as well, and some donks coming out. Sugar taking out Plat though. Sky High remains only standing member of Mixup, and Sugar takes him out, dominating him right now.
Yeah, sorry, they flipped crits, did Harblue. It didn't end up mattering, as he didn't even get close before he got dropped down. So, boy, they're really contesting, leapfrogging back and forth, or just big team fights back and forth, winning and losing in order, it seems. And IT now sort of have this king of the hill type deal going, where they have the midpoint. They're going to fall back pretty far on their side. So, yeah, they're waiting, and you know, Mixup's pretty far back. There's like 600 feet of room in between the two teams here. A little break in the action, and I'm going to look for crits here, and he has it. So Harb has crits, and he is actually going to have this just before. We're going to have a chance here, Ruin, for Platinum to hit his
Nah,
miracle
he's going to
sticky.
get it in time.
Yeah,
Indus will be able to pop, but the thing is, the last time Harblue used crits onto his Demolitions Expert, it ended with a medic drop. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, it's true, and it's the same situation. Indus did have the Uber. He did drop, like he said, but I think IT knows it's crits, because they definitely saw Harb healing, and for you guys who maybe
on
don't
his
know.
last life, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to. If you see crits, you probably can at least think of the possibility that he might still have them. So he should be even more frisky with the finger over the right mouse button to pop his regular Uber.
I guess maybe because it was fresh, maybe they just saw it and they're like, okay, it's a possibility, but out of sight, out of mind. If you don't see crits all game for 30 minutes and then all of a sudden they're running it, you go, whoa, you get surprised. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, so I don't know if Mixup. I feel like if I was right in my theory that IT would push with Uber, but they're kind of waiting, and it's getting worrisome. No
Ar's
real
on Sniper though.
Oh, he is, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
They may go for the crits from lower here. I think they are, and they get sniped. It looks like Platinum eats a body shot rather before he can even get a sticky off. And I think they're aware. It's kind of a giveaway when it's just the medic with the demo pushing up. It just seems like they're going to be popping crits. So I think they're aware. And where exactly? Oh, they're pushing into Saw Room a bit. The sniper's in there as well, trying to find something with his scope there. They should just switch over to the Saw Room there, because they were all clumped up.
Yeah, they're still there. The sniper's going to get a free shot, full charge, so it could drop the Mega Burst. I guess they're going to kind of have to.
Here it comes.
Crit is pop! They popped the Uber, so the first sticky, I think, would have killed Indus, but not quite in range. Crits are going to be laid out, so there are some big-time landmines just sitting on the wall. There's a wall mines, we can say. Oh, and I'm going to crash, so go ahead.
Alright, so Sugar's in the cheese there, getting behind them. Just Platinum trying to defend, but he is getting sieged by a scout right now. RR taking out Tyler there. Platinum taking out Sugar. Harblue and Platinum remain, but Lansky jumping in hot for Platinum. He's down to 40 HP. He's going to go down here, but it looks like Zalix is on to Harblue. Not able to take him out. Backing out, Plat takes out, or sorry, RR takes out Plat there. He seems to be getting a lot of kills just with his snipper rifle. Only one headshot, but 3 kills. I think his sniper is definitely paying off, and they're just going to go for the point here. They realize that they have a sniper. It's not a lot of upfront presence, and Enigma's going to snatch that sniper pickup, and they're going to look to roll this directly into mid. The Ubers are even.
Crits, though, still
although Harblue is on crits, yes. So we'll see what they can make happen here. If they can, they know it's crits, so they're just gonna have to pop it and hope for the best.
Oh. Again, really close. Indus on his game, though. Pops regular in time. You gotta be just terrified. Like, okay, I know his crits. Oh, Platinum just tosses the last crit sticky out there. Still fighting. Soldiers kind of left by themselves. Tyler goes down at mid. Mixup is gonna have to back up. No, Squid is gonna hop onto Zalox. They still have a Seagull, I believe, behind, as Seagull tends to do. And there could be some sandwich action here. They need to worry about Seagull. Finally gets taken out by RR, who flips a bind. Not sure if that frag warranted the bind, but I guess it was one of those just, two roamers meet in the middle of the night. What happens? They kill each other with rockets, and one lives, one dies. So no, second is going to go down yet again. Crits 85%, but they're going to go back to last with it, so I'm a little worried for Mixup now, trying to defend last with crits. They're going to have to make something happen.
It's definitely doable. I think they're going to expect this crits, though. That's the problem. But if they're looking to just gain some ground with it, They can do that, absolutely, but it looks like Platinum just biffs it a little bit there, falling down into the chompers of RR. He saw him down there, just kind of ignored him, but you can't ignore a roamer forever.
Here comes the push, regular Uber. Lancey gets taken down. Burst damage. Wow, really nice by Mixup, but even that regular Uber, very strong. Seagull turns the corner, gets two. The flock flies. Will he make it three? He's all over him. Gets hit by a saw, but he's Seagull. He's got the shiny twinkle toes. He'll be fine. RR is alive, but he is in front, so no backcap shenanigans. Second is going to go down. This round is approaching crazy.
It's intense. It's intense. It's 2-1. This is not going to be a 5-something game. That guaranteed. It's going to be like a 3-something or maybe 4 at the most, because the clock's running down here. Maybe 14 minutes left, 15 minutes. It's the same round that we started on at the beginning of the half. So
right.
I don't know, man. I'm still standing with what I said before. Whoever wins this round will probably win the match.
My guy Zalox again gets caught out. You can't lose your demo in these stalemate spam fights. Platinum does go down to join him, so Platinum I think jumped in, which is, I don't know if you want your demo leading the charge there, but they're gonna get pushed out there. Lucky to stay as healthy as they did. It's a 4-on-3 situation, but 2 scouts, medic versus medic, 2 soldiers. Sorry, yeah, medic 2 soldiers, scout. Soldiers are gonna have a chance here, but they're the scouts. They're gonna be brave. Both Ubers are gonna be popped.
Uh-oh.
That's a great pause time. Jeez, look at RR. He's ready to he's ready to do a pile drive of his own there.
Oh yeah, he's flanking in from behind. This does not bode well for Mixup.
Okay.
Here they come, but they are shooting at an Ubered scout, so they're not going to do too much damage to him, except maybe... Oh, nice,
wow.
The bait there. Enigma baiting down Vanny into the lower area and then taking him out. Lansky in the yard, finding an Enigma, not able to finish him off, but Indus taking out Platinum. Platinum taking out Zalox before he dies. Woo! Enigma snatching up the 3K. Can he make it a 4?
Wow.
I do not know. Yes, he can.
Sir.
A 4K for Enigma. Some nice plays out of him. It's about time.
Our control point.
Yeah, it's getting down to time, man. Enigma snuck out, won an improbable victory. I do see a spy on the field in the form of Banny. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's disguised as friendly.
He's gonna do it.
Scout. He's doing the ambassador play, it looks like. Yeah, is that what I don't know. I guess he's going for it. I don't know. He's going to do the Enigma.
I believe.
Okay, well, they're going to have Uber. Mixup's going to push with Uber. You're having a spy there. I don't know. Well, he's going to kind of walk his way in there. The slow, not scout, spy, scout. And we'll see what happens there. I want to keep my eye on both things. So we have an Uber about to go.
I don't think Harblue's watching his back, though. So, unless they push in now, they need to get in. Otherwise, Banny's going to get this pick. He's gonna get it. He's gonna turn around. Turn around. Please turn around. One of you turn around.
Oh my god!
Oh, and there's the Uber. Oh. And the butter knife does not connect. Wow, a biffed spy play.
Why didn't he kill the soldier? He was like right next to him. He stopped, so the soldier went back into him. In the meantime, the round is occurring odd last. Uber popped. Indus just got it, and they're gonna clean up Mixup, who are back. Harblu's trying to run. He's getting pressure, but he's found a Platinum. He's found his parent, found an adult to hang out with here. And looks like IT's going to retake, but oh boy. Spy play out of Banny.
Oh, Platinum in no man's land here finds himself in between a medic and a demo and a scout. He goes down. Seagull just going for broke here. Boy. Does not connect. That's 2 down for Mixup. They're going to have to concede the middle point here. I don't know if I agree with those plays because this round is just so crucial.
Yeah, and that was one of those we said at halftime, sort of slow down. Why, I guess, you know...
Oh, RR finds the entire combo and he takes out Harblu and Enigma. RR just sniffing them out.
Yeah, wow, that's the Seagull-esque play. That's a round changer. Indus is basically at Uber 80%. We'll see if anyone's trying to make a play here. Mixup, all 3 members are back. Platinum is going to peek underneath. He's going to put stickies up underneath. The rest of his team is falling back, so we'll see if Platinum can get something with that sticky trap maybe later on. Otherwise, Indus is going to roll on in. He's got Banny and 2 soldiers. He's going to be ready to go. Zalox also with him. Looks like they're just going to file in up the attacking top right and just pop in. They do have a heavy to deal with. Harblu nowhere near Uber. They're going to chase him. Harb is going to jump point, but ×2. Can they get on there to stop it? There's going to be a serious throw action if IT doesn't cap. Enigma's revved up. He's got a lot of life, but no, gets shot down. That's the round. So one of the most epic rounds I've ever seen ends with IT winning. They're going to go up 3-1. Wow, and 8:48 remaining. So that 20, 21
2
minutes.
4-minute rounds. So we'll see if they can pull it off here. The ball is inevitably in Mixup's court yet again for the 4th time here, and a Seagull is going to be going for a jump here, just an early jump, little bit of damage onto the soldier up top, finding a scout. They're not really committing to this. They don't really want to suicide anyone just yet. RR and Lansky pushing up a bit. Both scouts, all of them getting aggressive here, but it's not really yielding much. 2 down for both sides. Banny taking out Sky High, Seagull taking out RR, now 4 down for IT. Seagull chasing onto Zalixer, he will go down, and only Indus remains, but Indus gets Seagull. I don't believe he's going to get out. Indus trying to surf his way to freedom, but I believe there is a trade. I'll take it. Indus trying to get out, but he does get snatched up by a pill from Platinum, and he kills himself on his face.
Harb has Uber, and we have Le Paz.
Le Pause.
Well, I'm not sure what the last pause was very quick, so hopefully this is another one. Not sure. Maybe Zalox was the one who crashed in the original pause a couple games ago, so maybe his computer is having a little bit of a hiccup. We need to send Lang out. That's the old joke. Where's Lang? He needs to get on location, get elbow deep in that computer, start pulling motherboards out, fixing things. Where
I
is
just
he?
imagine him like ripping that computer open and just like throwing just motherboards and chips everywhere. He's like, here it is, and like shoves a wrench in there, and it works.
He's like the Tasmanian devil of computer fixing. It's just like a blur of arms and hair and glasses, and then all of a sudden it's just
good looking.
Computer fix, gets up, walks away. Easy.
The computer does, yeah. Grows a pair of legs and it just walks away. Thank you, sir. Tips its hat.
You're my hero.
I need to use the water closet. I will return in just a second while we wait for this pause. Please keep us company, Seabear.
Oh, well, at least I know this time. I won't be like, well, Ron, what do you think about this question? And then like just leave it out there for him as he goes to the bathroom. All right, guys. Well, I have time. I said I was going to do this at, I think, halftime, but we have a pause. So, lovely chat. All of my homies in chat, I want you to post the following link, www.tipofthe.org. I mentioned earlier today, it's the annual charity event that Kurt /Truck, Sean Bud, Lang, Whisker Biscuit, and other community members have been putting on. Well, I guess it's the second year, so the second annual Hats of the Tip. Where we raise money for the One Step Camp children with cancer, sending them to summer camp. It's an awesome program. It's run out of Chicago. I had experience with them when I was living in Chicago. It's really a great cause, kind of a local charity. All the money is very impactful. I believe we raised around $40,000 last year for that camp. And talking to some of the members of the higher-ups in that camp, I believe it's about $800 that sends a kid to camp for a significant portion of summer, for a couple weeks, which is really important in their recovery, getting to meet other kids that are going through the same troubles and stuff. So it's a great cause. So go to the website, tipofthe.org, and actually Lang did the double and also ordered tipofthe.com. So if you're feeling extra frisky, put that .com out there, if you so please, and we can take your time, we can take your hats, we can take your money, and all of it is to our great cause. So enough of that. We are waiting now for the unpause. I have no word as to what is actually happening. So yeah, Ruin, are you back from the water closet? He had a full bladder. So I guess Truck put
What's
up.
going on here?
Truck put up the stats for this round. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay, you know what, whatever. We'll just act surprised. I didn't know. You didn't have to tell me. I wasn't looking at the stream. I was too busy trying to talk about Tip of the Hats. But yeah, I guess Truck put the stats up. And in the future, Mixup wins this round. So, sorry, guys.
Wow.
If you were paying attention. I probably just ruined it for another, like, 400 or
You
500
just
people. Yeah.
Why did you say that?
It was on stream, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess everybody saw it. Whoops. Some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we have Slyn in our chat. I'm not sure if Slyn can drop a little. I haven't been.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna message men that are at the LAN to find out.
And women. There are women at the LAN as well.
Yeah, but I don't have.
Oh,
we're gonna pause.
live.
So
Never mind.
I sent the message to Killing. So I think what's gonna happen in this round is Mixup's gonna win. What do you think?
I think that Mixup's gonna win this round. I don't know, call it ladies' intuition, but I think it's gonna happen. The dream is real. They're capping second. an engineer at last putting up a sentry. He will be able to get a level 3 up. There's a heavy as well. An insurmountable level of meat and metal at last. It's going to be hard to push into that. But I believe RR is on Sniper. He's going to be looking for that entry pick. It's usually recommended for those of you who play the TF2s and you're holding last when you're at a disadvantage, or even when you're not. If you're comfortable on Sniper, run Sniper. Go for that entry pick. Sometimes the medic tries to hold. The Uber comes in, and they're going to go straight for the sentry. Sentry goes down immediately. They're going to be looking for that heavy. The heavy drops right in front. I don't know if I agree with that. Shrugger going down there, and a lot of pressure going out onto the combo. They're all clumped up on one side. Lansky cannot simply hold the point.
They won! Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry about that, boys and girls. I thought, okay, never mind. You know what? We're all entitled to make a mistake. You know what? We're still a round up for IT, but 6:44. So we said 2 4-minute rounds. How about like a 1-minute 48-second round? And I still don't know what happened with the pause. I hope it wasn't
Tyler's
something like.
mic broke.
Oh. Right, because they're not sitting next to each other. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we're at the all-important round here. Can Mixup tie it up? Go to a golden cap? Oh my god, that would be so epic. All right, mid-fight, very important. Squid is going to be the first one to die to a Zaylox sticky. Seagull has not done the Seagull mid. He's kind of electing to sit back and spam. Here comes the bomb in onto Mixup. They're in a lot of trouble. Seagull goes down. Tyler's trying to make something happen, but he doesn't do enough damage. And Mixup's going to have to back up. So worst case scenario, pretty much, except for Harb staying alive, they need to win a round, obviously, to continue this match. And being pushed back, they're going to have to Uber as well. Enigma's going to get some of this Uber, but there is the counter Uber milked. About 4 or 5 seconds of advantage for Indust and his red counterparts. Can Mixup surround this point, or are they going to have to give it up? Sky High is going to go down. Squid having a bad round here, and Shrugger's going to go down, but Platt dead. No demo to defend. Seagull's going to come in, but he gets air shot by Lansky. Big shot. Tyler follows up, able to drop Indust. Harbaloo peeks out and tries to needle down the demo. Does a lot of damage to Zaylox. Harbaloo will get back to last. No Uber, so they have a chance. And there's plenty of time, but they need to not lose right
They need to get on the point here. They can't lose it. Harbaloo's going to have to go onto it. He does, but he dies for his troubles. And that is 4-2 in IT's favor. The rounds are just going now.
Yeah, it's going.
I don't know what happened. The water
I thought that
broke.
was GG for a second. Like I put my hands up, like, all right, well, we're going to the next map, but that's not over yet. I can't spoil that finish.
I guess
either.
I should say the dam broke and not the water broke. That's a little weird.
Yeah, water's
Alright, moving on.
generally not going to break. Usually.
Yeah.
Unless it's frozen into ice.
Unless, yeah, well, we don't talk about it. Anyway, we have a new mid here. Platinum looking to find some scouts. Doesn't do that. He drops into the right. He's so hurt right now. Seagull jumping high. He's going to die, but not before landing 2 beautiful rockets onto the combo of IT. They're taking that damage, and they're not really, they're just kind of dancing. It's 2 down for both sides here, but the demo of IT is down, and that's a lot of their spam power. They are getting pushed out of mid. Here comes a scout to clean up, I believe, sorry, my HUD's broken, to clean up Enigma there, or sorry, Sky High. But they do have Uber now. Tyler killing himself. Banny taking out Sky High, and they're in trouble now. The Uber coming out, and Seagull's going to have to chase and get the pop out, but it is delayed, and IT will have 40% advantage over Mixup. Platinum taking out Banny on the flip, dominating him. But he will not be able to get out, I don't believe, and he does not. Lansky pushing up through Saw already. They haven't capped mid yet. Enigma going down. All the dominoes are falling right now. RR taking out Hardblue. I think this is going to be the nail in the coffin, Seabear.
Yeah, they're extending themselves. Mixup knows that they don't have time, frankly, to wait, try to turn around to, D up last or whatever. So they're just going a little sloppy. But here comes the finishing push, mayhaps. They are going in with only 4 members, but there's really no defense here. There's a heavy, but he's so far away. Spun up, just doesn't have the speed in his little Russian legs. And that is the game. So IT wins their first map on Sunday, and they're going to go up 1-0, 1 map now away from winning the LAN. That was a score of 5-2. So GG, that was fun.
Yeah, good map. I like how the game is proving me wrong. I say it's not going to be a 5 round match, and it ends up being a.
Predict that right? No, I said 5-3.
Did you?
Yeah, I got IT at least. Hey, I'm on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
so
though.
Stats will be up, and we'll see the story over there. I think I have an idea of what we're going to be looking at. The trends that we saw in the first best of 3, Shrugger being a little underperform me, and Zaylox and Platinum comparison. Platinum has been beasting at hundreds and hundreds of damage per minute ahead of everybody. Let's see what the case is here. 20,000 damage for him. But Zalok's not so far behind. Definitely caught up in that second half. And got a lot more frags to his credit, too. What stands out to me is Tyler did not pick it up in the second half. I think his damage actually dropped a little bit. Dripping into a drop scenario there. Aha! 21 and 34 for him. Enigma does get a bunch of assists, so helping his team finish kills. But Tyler, it's really the story, I would say. And let's see, Shrugger 38-25, not a ton of damage, but did do better than Enigma damage-wise. So Scouts, and it looks like Lansky, the big difference, 26 more kills than Tyler had, 47-21. Wow.
Yeah, Tyler is not having a good day today. And neither, well, in this match, Enigma, Sky High, or Squid are not playing their best right now. They really need to pick it up. Shrugger and Banny are, again, outplaying them. Yeah, their frags are quite a bit higher. If I look at the statistics, one thing that's not displayed on the screen are overall kills during the match. IT had 199, Classic Mixup had 153. So that's 46 extra kills that IT had to capitalize on. That's a lot of respawn time, a lot of time with not having those players on the map, and you can just take ground with that. So even though the damage, well, I guess the damage was a bit off as well. 6,000 more damage for IT in total over Mixup. So I think what's happening is IT's hitting more shots and they're focus firing more. So that's why they won that game.
So you see the ebb and flow of the game. Mixup came out just, for the 4-0, honestly. Maybe IT a little cold. I would say underwarm. There's words in English for what
lukewarm.
That was. Yeah,
say lukewarm.
A little chilled. Now that they warmed up, it appears, do you think that this match has a different outlook going forward? I know they have a huge advantage being up one map. I mean, Mixup has to win 2 in a row. They will get, sort of the pick. They're both going to ban maps, so they won't get the absolute worst map for them. But it seems like IT is warmed up. Snakewater is a good map for them, but still, they look really good.
Yeah, IT looks like they found their form today. Looks like they're going to be playing really well from here on out. These are going to be the best games.
Shit. What? Okay. I want to see chat. #Badlands. Let's